Experts say besieged Strip is unrecognizable and the ing is most devastating in modern history. Nearly 3 months continuous Israeli ardment of Gaza destroyed 70% homes in the besieged Palestinian area, according to the government media office. No further details were given, but an earlier report said more than 200 heritage and archaeological sites were destroyed in Israeli ing, considered the most destructive in modern history. According to a report by the Wall Street Journal, about 300,000 of 439,000 homes were destroyed in Israeli attacks. In report examining satellite S, it was stated that 29,000 S dropped on the Strip targeted residential areas, Byzantine churches, hospitals and shopping malls, and entire civilian infrastructure was damaged beyond repair. The word Gaza will go down in history along with Dresden and other famous cities that were says University of Chicago political scientist Robert Pape, who has written about the history of aerial ardment. Gaza is now a different color from space. Scher of the CUNY Graduate Center and Jamon van den Hoek of Oregon State University told the AP, "It's a different texture. Deadliest in recent history. More than 1,000 children's limbs have been amputated in Israeli attacks since October 7. The Israeli military claims to have targeted Hamas fighters who launched a deadly attack on Israel on October 7. Approximately 1,200 people lost their lives in the attack that triggered today's phase of the conflict. Palestinians see Israeli settlements, which are considered illegal under international law, as the biggest obstacle to establishing their future state. But experts criticized Israel for ing Gaza, one of the most densely populated areas in the world, with 2.3 million people living in 365 square kilometers of land. More than 90% of the region's population has been displaced, with aid groups warning of hunger and disease outbreaks. Aid distribution was restricted as Israel worsened the crisis. U.S. news network CNN reported that about half of the Israeli munitions dropped on Gaza on December 14 were imprecise bombs that pose a greater threat to civilians. Israeli news outlet 972 also previously reported that the Israeli military had relaxed its standards for acceptable civilian harm in attacks, resulting in more civilians being killed compared to previous military strikes. Human Rights Watch accused Israel of using banned white phosphorus,